Okay, well, welcome back to another video, and this is Operation Red Circus, and we're looking at how to select the suspects. Now, it says on here, you've got to choose 3 of them. It says on here, MI6 has spent the last year tracking a group of embedded Soviet agents within multiple European governments rather. These agents could be strategically positioned to set up a larger Soviet plan for Europe. During a recent operation, we acquired information about this group's structure. There are 3 unidentified key agents leading it, so the handler is Soviet Major Vadim Rudnik, a name previously connected to Perseus. We have Rudnik's position and can move on him, but if we don't first identify his 3 lead agents, we risk losing our chance to take all of the embedded agents down. Check out our list of suspects here. Special evidence you'll find on missions will identify the 3 lead agents. I advise figuring out who they are before going after Rudnik. So basically, like Operation Chaos, you've got to find evidence in 3 missions, and then that leads you to this. Let's just have a look and see what we've got. So there's the first one there, the wristwatch containing a dead drop list. Try saying that 10 times after you've had a few pints. So Sims is saying the lead agents have been exchanging information with the KGB through a series of dead drops. MI6 believes the wristwatch we recovered in the KGB will contain an encoded list of recent drops. Let's see what you can decipher. Found in desperate measures. So you sort of click on that, and we have 3 things. Wristwatch containing the dead drop list. Bearded lady delivered 3 files, possible mole suspects in blah 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 blah. Basically, all you really care about this is the sort of where they are and the date. So East Berlin, Germany. I thought 9th to the 16th. The trouble is these are American dates, so I get confused. So that's 16th of September 1980. Where it says Krakow, is it Krakow or Krakow, Poland? I thought it said 10th of April 1980, but it's not. It's 4th of October. Confusing. So that's strong man. So we've got bearded lady and strong man. So it's obviously a woman and a man. Yeah? Not really. Juggler could be anyone. Included blackmail on private targets. Paris, France, on 21st of January 81. So let's go to the other one. This is a cassette tape with an activities report. It says it sounds like a partial report to Moscow on lead agent activities and should help us narrow down the list of suspects found in echoes of a Cold War. Cassettes, remember when we used them? Now when you go on this, I've muted the sound on it. You don't need to listen to it saying it. You can do if you want. The last report from Bearded Lady indicates a vote in Parliament is happening soon. He believes he has enough influence to convince the others to side with him. So Bearded Lady is a man because it says he believes. Yeah? Strong man is concerned he's being monitored, suggests KGB rung interference for him. So strong man. I keep wanting to say strong arm. I've had a drink. Anyway, he's a man. Juggler is worried she may lose her next election. Recommends active measures against her opponents. So we've got 2 men and 1 woman. I think. It's just confusing. This really is like a game of Cluedo. That's basically what this is. And here we are with Franz Krause's ledger. The ledger from his apartment might hold some clues to the lead agent identities. Seems Krause was a middleman to funnel money for them. And he found this in Brick in the Wall. So, again, this is like the first one. So we've got lady paying. The money is irrelevant. So Bearded Lady was in the first place, and also Dijon, France, 4th of September 1980. Strongman, Barcelona, Spain, 9th of January, and Juggler, Vienna, Austria, 8th of January 81. So basically you want to sort of look at the places where they are and find the suspects that are in both of those locations, basically, and at the same time, and at those dates as well. What I will say is, as well as working out the number of men and women that you need to identify, take a picture with your phone of this ledger and also the wristwatch, the information from there, because it'll tell you obviously where they are. That's what you need when you go to find out, or when you go to work out who the suspects are. But if you have to keep going back and forth between the suspects and this part of it, you'll be there all day. So take a picture with your phone, and then or you can just write it down like the old ways, And yeah, take a picture with your phone, and then it'll be a damn sight easier. So here we are. We're looking through the usual suspects, the review suspects. Alex, whatever his name was, Leslie Sinclair, the wonderfully named Harvey Spray. Now, what I will do is I'm not going to just let you sit through watching all this because you'll just get bored stiff. So I'll just skip to the three that I worked out. So after an awful lot of toing and froing and going back and forth, I picked out Jim Krieger as my first one because he was in. He was a bearded lady. He was in Dijon, France, and East Berlin, Germany. The second one was the Strong Man, and he was in Barcelona and also Krakow, Poland. I should learn how to pronounce that. Anyway, that's where he went. And the third one was Eliana Miller, the sole female of the group, Vienna, Austria, and Paris, France. And so those are my three. What difference does it actually make? I don't know. I selected these three. You only find out, apparently, after going through the mission and killing Rudnick, and then it's meant to tell you whether or not you found the right people. It didn't tell me anything. All that happened was, as you'll see in the video, I eventually got to Rudnick, killed him, managed to escape, but it didn't tell me at all, in the aftermath, whether or not I was successful, whether or not I picked the right people. What a load of nonsense. I certainly couldn't find anything, or there's nothing glaringly obvious in his office if I was supposed to try and find it. Madness. So I really can't see what the point of this was, but anyway, it was quite amusing doing a little bit of Cluedo instead of just killing everyone every 5 minutes anyway. So it made a bit of a difference for a game. Do note, however, that the suspects that you get in your game, like Operation Chaos, you will get different ones coming up. It just sort of randomizes it, a little bit. It probably has X number of scenarios built in, and it'll just give you a different one each time you play the game. And this is the one it gave me. So your Eliana Miller could be Harvey Spray or whatever his name was. It just mixes them about. So it's not always these three. So bear that in mind. That's if it makes any difference whatsoever. Anyway, please let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the little bell for all notifications, and cue Genesis.